What is the humanity principle in IHL, and how does it apply? Imagine a world where even in the chaos of war, there are clear rules to protect human dignity. That's where the humanity principle comes into play in international humanitarian law. This principle is a core rule that guides how conflicts are fought and how people are treated during war. It's part of the Geneva Conventions and other laws that aim to limit suffering. The principle says that everyone who is not fighting, like civilians, wounded soldiers, or prisoners, must be treated with respect and kindness at all times. It's a legal duty for all sides involved in a conflict, no matter which side they are on. At its heart, the humanity principle means that even during hostilities, certain acts are never allowed. Violence that harms life and the person, such as murder, torture, or cruel treatment, is strictly forbidden. Taking hostages or executing prisoners without a fair trial is also not allowed. The principle protects not just physical safety but also mental health, family ties, religious practices, and personal customs. These protections are clearly laid out in Common Article 3 of the Geneva Conventions, which applies to all types of armed conflicts, whether between states or non-state actors. The humanity principle works alongside other important rules like distinction, proportionality, and necessity. Distinction means separating civilians from combatants. Proportionality aims to prevent excessive harm to civilians when attacking military targets. Necessity allows only the force needed to achieve a military goal. While military necessity can justify some actions, it does not override the obligation to treat people humanely. Balancing military needs with humanitarian rules is at the core of international humanitarian law. In practice, the humanity principle means that parties to a conflict must care for the wounded and sick, protect medical staff and hospitals, and treat detainees with dignity. It also means avoiding weapons or tactics that cause unnecessary suffering. Violating this principle can be considered a war crime. Humanitarian organizations relying on this principle to operate safely in conflict zones. Their work delivering aid, medical care, and protection must be impartial and based solely on need. This helps build trust and ensures aid reaches those who need it most, even amid fighting. The humanity principle is more than just a moral idea, it's a legal rule with real consequences. Courts and tribunals have upheld it, and violations are investigated and prosecuted. It reflects the idea that even in war, suffering must be limited, and human dignity must be protected.